So I'm going to do a demo on assignment 4.4 polar array. And for this assignment, you need to choose 5 patterns to draw. So there are 6 here, but you only need to draw 5 and submit 5 of them. But you're welcome to, of course, draw all of them if you would like. It is good practice, so draw as much as you can so you can become an efficient AutoCAD user. Okay, so I have my NCA template file open here, and I pasted a photo of that assignment in here, and I have it on my other screen. So I'm going to start with this drawing right here, and I want to have not polar tracking, ortho mode on, and I'll go ahead and create this box. So 3.25, 3.25, and CL to close that. Okay, so I have that right there, and I want to go ahead and create at least one of these sides, it looks like. And the radius of this curve is 2.298. And I don't have the length here, but I have the dimension for inside of here. So I'll go ahead and start with that curve right here. And I'm going to start it on this corner, and then the radius is 2.298. All right, and then let me go ahead and draw a construction line here through the center, and another one going the other direction. There we go. So now I have a curve here, and then I need one on the other side. So I'm going to simply mirror that. So it says specify second mirror line, and let me turn on ortho mode. No, I don't want to erase it. And we'll connect right there. And then I have a square here. And I'm just going to offset that by 3/8. Okay, and then I'm going to do some trimming, and then I'll go ahead and create my array. Oops, not that way. It is this way. Just kidding, one more time. This way here. And this doesn't need to be drawn with arrays, right? So we could have just as easily drawn this by just creating another circle and completing this box here. But I'm going to go ahead and draw it with arrays since that is what we are practicing in this assignment. Okay, and then now I'll do my polar array. Oops. I want to do the drop down for polar. Let me go ahead and undo that. Grab all these again. And polar. And the number of items is 4. Okay, so that looks good. I can delete these here if I want to. And I have my first pattern. Okay, I'll go ahead and draw this one over here. So the outside diameter is 3.5. So 3.5. And then that's going to be offset by 1/4 inch to the inside. And then now I have some circles here. So I can create a 2-point circle. And this also has a 1/4 inch offset. Here we go. And I can now create my array with these circles. So I'll go to polar array and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those circles. The base point will be the center. And it already created 6. And so that's good. I'll turn off associative and close it. So now it just created this array, but they are the individual objects. So that way I can, because I could just explode it if I wanted to do it another way, but I need to do some trimming. I knew that. That's my next step. So I went ahead and just made it non-associative. Okay. Oops. I think it was supposed to be this way. I'm just going to double check this. Okay, that looks good. And I'll do some trimming in here as well. Let's see, this is a little bit confusing, so let me go back. Oops, I'll go forward. Do my first run of trims. Okay. And then TR. Looks like I need to extend this one. I'll turn on the extension. And then where do I need to trim it? I need to trim it. Just this side here. There we go. So make sure you're paying attention to the details. And who knows, maybe you find a better, more efficient way to do this. I'm sure there are some. Maybe I could have made one just in one quadrant and then repeated it. But I'll go ahead and continue doing it this way. See here, so it's going to go around like this and then right here. And I need to go ahead and extend this arc as well. There we go. And then let me go ahead and just double check this. All right, and that looks about right. Just going to take that and join it. And I will go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so I'm going to draw this one over here. I will start with the outside circle. I'll just line this up right now. And the outside circle has a diameter of 3-3/8. I'll repeat that command. D for diameter, and this one is going to be 5/8. And this one 1-1/8. There we go. And then now I have those curves that go around and they have a radius of 1/8. So I'll create an arc. Let's see. Start end radius. So start end radius would work. And then I think also, let me try it like this first. Okay, this is going the wrong way. So let me do that again. Start end. And then the radius is 1/8. All right, set invalid. Tangent radius would also work. So I can select this one, and then the radius 1/8. Maybe that's all right. Let me try that one more time. Oh, the radius is actually, sorry, I read that wrong. 1-1/8. It's also saying it does not exist. Let me try this again. Okay, there we go. That one worked. Okay, well, this one here is creating the curve that I need. So I'll go ahead and do the polar array. So I did the start and radius, and then I selected this quadrant, the bottom one, and I input the radius. And now I'm going to do a polar array, and I'm going to just count how many I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like. I'm going to count that one more time. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, and so that one is also done. And I will start on this bottom left drawing right here. So I'll do @3.11, comma 3.11. Here we go. And now I have these circles right here. So the first one, I'll just start here, and the radius will be 0.2. And I'll trim this away. And I don't want to do an array, because if I do the array, that this arc that I copy will just stay the same size. So actually I want to do offset with this one. And the offset will be 0.2. So I'm just going to keep doing this until. So I just want to make sure okay. Oops. Just wanted to check something. Okay. And I went ahead and did that till I got to the center of this circle. So yep, so right about there. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to mirror it about this line. And I didn't erase the source object, but I'm going to trim this way. And I can trim this way and delete this line. So now I have these curves, and I can do the array, specify the center. It's going to be 4, and I will close it. All right. Now I'm going to create this little knot looking thing. And so this is going to be, so it's 5/16 plus 5/16 plus 5/16. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. So this is going to have a length of 15 5/16. And I will offset this actually by 5/16. So 1, 2, 3, I need one more. 4. And then if I rotate this one, I can create, so I just made these lines right here and I can create this one over here. So I'll specify the base point and I'll say C for copy. There we go. And now I will create I could do an arc or can do, so don't know I can't specify the end exactly. Start, center, end. Or I think I could do this one. Center, and then start. And then the chord length is, it's going to be 5/16 plus 5/16, so 10/16. There we go. And let me mirror this because I did it the wrong direction. And yes, great. I want to erase the source object. And then I'll go ahead and offset this. The distance will be the same. There we go. And I will actually don't need this one here anymore when I create my array. So I'll join these. And I'm going to create my array. So here's a center point. I'll do 4 items. And that looks good. Okay, and I only have one more. So that's going to be this over here. So the diameter of this is, from the outside circle, is 3.5. I'll offset this by 1/4 to the inside. And then I'm going to create a part of my pattern. So I'll create just this side over here. So I have a line that goes from quadrant to quadrant. And then this one's offset also by 1/4. I'm going to create a construction line here really quick. Oops, I meant to copy that. It's okay, I'll just create another line. Here we go, and I will put these on the construction layer. All right, and then I have so from here I have one, and I only need to go to this line. I'll join these, and then I will offset it 1/4 of an inch to the inside. And I'll trim this. And now I will create my polar array. And I think I should have done something like this for the other circle one because that was much faster. Here we go. We can close this. I'll go ahead and delete those lines. And I'm going to just line these up a little bit better. And those ones should be aligned. And maybe I'll say 2 here. Just trying to align this nicely. I'll go right here. And I should have aligned this with that one up there also. So I'll start there and then I'm just going to create a construction line because I would like this to be aligned with both. Let me move that again. And oh, I need to turn on intersection, that's why. There we go. Here we go. And then now I can add my dimensions. Let me go ahead and save this. So make sure you are saving often, especially when doing arrays, because you don't want to lose work unnecessarily because sometimes, like I said previously, arrays can make your drawing a little bit complex. And I'm going to modify to make these into fractions. Okay. And then I want this to be aligned like how I have it in the example. And so I'm going to open up my properties palette. I clicked on my dimension, and in here I should find a way to make it aligned with the dimension. Go ahead and open up the dim style because I can't see it. I know it's an option, but I can't remember what it's called. I think I can find it a little bit more easily in here. Aligned, so text alignment aligned with dimension line. Let me see. So I don't have to create a whole new text style, which I will if I need to, but let me see if I could find over here. And where did I find that? Was it in the Fit tab? It's in the Text tab. Okay. Let me try that one more time. Text. And, I can go ahead and change the text style for all of them because it looks like I'll have to do it anyways. And I couldn't see a way to do it individually. So I'm going to modify this. I'll go to the text tab and I'll choose aligned with dimension. Oh, okay. So actually it did do this one also. Okay. One more time. I'll create new. I'll call that one aligned. I'll say okay, and then this one, I'm going to change it back to horizontal. And I'm going to move this to the other dimension style. There we go. Okay, that took longer than I anticipated, but at least now we know how to do it. And for this one, and this one is actually a decimal. I'm going to have to create one more text style. And I'm going to name this one decimal. And it's going to be to 3 decimal places. Okay, here we go. So I want to find the angle here. So I'm going to create 2 construction lines to make that easier. And it's going to go to right here where that circle intersects. And now I can choose angular. And I'm going to have this go to oops. Let me try that one more time. And my computer is being a little bit slow right now. So I do need to make sure I'm saving often because I don't want to lose any work. So Control Save. All right, that's fine. And then I will add the diameter for this one. And I'll go ahead and change the text or the dimension styles as well. There we go. And I want to rotate this because I want it to be a little bit more like right there. And I did not mean to rotate the one up there. So let me try that again. Rotate. That looks good. And I rotate this one slightly because I don't want that line to intersect with my text. Okay. And I'm going to change this to the standard style. And of course, the radius. There we go. And while I'm still on this style, I'm going to dimension everything else that I need to. And since this is the same, I'll just copy it over. Oops. I think I created two there. Okay, so I deleted one. There we go. 5/16, 5/16, 5/16. Then now I will go to aligned and I'll select linear, or I could have selected aligned, but this works too. Oops, or yeah, I'll go ahead and just select aligned because that was restricting me to the other direction. Here we go. And one more right there. And I will rotate this. And place this one in the center. As long as it fits and it's not overlapping, I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. And then I'm going to change this to decimal and take care of these last remaining dimensions. And I'm gonna see if this fits in here. Okay. And I will move these to, or I'm not going to move them, but I'm going to change their precision to 2. Okay, so let's take a look on our layout tab. So I'm in my viewport, I'm going to unlock it. And oops. So that looks pretty good. I can maybe make it a little bit larger. Let me see. Oops, the other way. So I don't think I could do 1-to-1. And I don't have to make it to scale. So as long as it fits nicely in there, which right there looks pretty good. Okay, and then of course, populate your title block and plot your drawing. I'm just going to preview it. And that all looks pretty good to me. Okay, so go ahead and create these designs, and you only have to do 5 of the 6. Or if you would like, you could do all 6. All right, thank you.